Hi, are you happy with your brand name? Or I should leave you alone? Come over here, let's reason together. Before we start, how did you come up with your brand name? When you quote your brand name, how does that make you feel? Do you feel happy about the name? Do you just feel like, oh, or do you just, ah, or are you just so, oh, I love that name? Tell me about it. Do you feel the butterfly in your belly, or are you like, God, I beg? I really want to know. Come, let's learn together. Before coming up with a brand name, you have to take three things into consideration. These three things are the name, the meaning, the personality, and the spoken sound. You don't just up and give your business a brand name. It has to be carefully created. So yeah, let's talk deeply about these three elements: the meaning, the personality, and the spoken word. Now, the meaning. The meaning of your brand name needs to have some deep interpretation, needs to have some deep words, some deep emotions around it. Your name needs to have a deep meaning to your audience. Remember, you're not serving yourself, you're serving the audience. So does your name have some sort of a deep meaning around it that can? Number one. The second one is personality. What's the character, what's the behavior around your brand name? What kind of character does it come with? Did you ever think about that? The name that you give to your brand needs to have a personality, which means that it needs to behave in a certain kind of way. The name that you give your brand could determine how that brand is going to behave and how people will perceive that brand. Let's give an example. Let's assume the name of your brand is Colorful. That's what you chose to call your business, colorful. And the personality of that brand could be happiness. I mean, anything that is colorful is them happy. There's some sort of livelihood, some sort of joy, some bright energy around the name colorful. So what kind of energy does the name bring? That could be called your brand personality. And lastly, the spoken sound. I mean, your brand could have deep meaning, could have a personality, but how does it sound to the ears? Like when someone calls you the brand name, do that make them happy? Do they sound romantic? Do they sound sweet? Do they sound soothing to the ears? Your brand name has to have a sound that is likable. So before going on with a brand name, I need you to put these three things into consideration: the meaning, the personality, and the spoken sound. When you've been able to draft this out, I can assure you that you're going to have a beautiful brand name. Hi there, my name is Svcks, and I am a communication-driven brand specialist. See you!